Hi everyone, it's Littenherz. Yeah, another unboxing. Look at that. Yeah, this was waiting at my doorstep when we came home from our one-day trip to to a little we call it photo safari, to a wild park in the Lüneburger Heide and in the Lüneburg Heath. And yeah, this I waited for this, and I was a bit fearful because we were away, and I thought, oh gosh, maybe this will be I have to get it, I have to fetch it from the post office, and it will take even longer, and so on and so forth. This took a bit longer than the same deck that Kelly Bear ordered. I guess we made our order just a couple of days from each other apart or so. I guess she received hers 5 days after she placed her order, and this was very fast. But this is totally okay. So yesterday was a public holiday here in Germany, so yeah, basically no post delivery. But now it's here. Yeah, and I have a handy dandy letter opener borrowed from my boyfriend. Okay, not necessarily a letter opener, but it will be helpful. So let's do it off camera. Oh no, it's easier. It's even easier. I don't need one. It's easier. I can do it like this. Yeah. Oh, there's more in it. Look at that. But I guess this is the bill or something like that. Yeah. Okay, how to return? No way. I won't return that. Sorry. Okay, I have to. There's another one, and I guess this is the bill. Yeah, it is the bill. Yippee. Yep. So I guess I don't. I will need the letter opener. Let's see. Not so easy. Don't want to damage anything. I get it now. It's opening. Yeah. It's perfectly wrapped. Oh, there is a card, I guess. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This looks also tempting, to be honest. And it's quite interesting that I'm slowly getting a fan of collage decks, because I wasn't a fan of them. Some, or a lot of them, look so photoshopped, so not well done. But these pictures here, and also I'm also quite fond of the Enchanted Map Oracle, and also hope to get my hands on the Wisdom of the Oracle one day, because I quite like the style in which direction the just try to think which direction these kind of computer photo manipulations are going. They are creating quite a beautiful style here, and this looks quite wonderful here. Look at that. This is gorgeous, and it feels gorgeous. I guess this is the cardstock of one of their decks, and it has this card shape here. A Bohemian fairy tale. And look at that, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, this is a funny story about this deck, because I watched, of course I watched Kelly's video when she got that deck. And yeah, I was immune. To be honest, I was immune. I thought, okay, no danger from this deck. This is okay. I found it funny, and quite liked the way it went. But oops, that were my knees. I'm such an old woman. I like the style. So of course I like the box, and yeah, nothing more. And I can't even tell you when that changed. I can't even know. I don't know it. at some point it changed, and it became more and more. I got more and more occupied with, this deck bothered me in terms of returning to my mind space every time. Or every now and then. I don't know what I'm saying here because I'm a bit, it was a long day. We just came home, like I told you, from a stay in the wild park, this wildlife park, and I'm quite happy now to open this, and the box feels really great. This is the third edition of this deck with many reworked and altered image, printed in Poland. This is something you don't read that often. Quite often you have this printed in China or so. Demons, phantoms, vampires, and werewolves haunt this darkly Gothic deck here. This is really great because the funny thing is, I guess the last thing that brought me in to clicking the buy button was this interesting dream that Kelly Bear posted on our Truth and Story Facebook group, where she dreamed that Kelly, from the Truth and Story, and myself are going, monster hunting in a Gothic castle, and we needed this kind of this deck here to find our way, or deal with all the adventures on our way. This was quite interesting, and I thought, okay. Even if this dream is not mine, this is telling me something. just a poor excuse, I know. So let's open it. Oh, this sounds gorgeous. And it looks gorgeous too. The camera can't pick it up properly. It's a purpley tone, no more lilac or so. This is the usual white book. Okay. Secret fear spread. This sounds interesting, especially for shadow work or so. This is nice. I wonder if there's another one, the vampire spread. Okay, and then we have the basic meanings here with some keywords. Okay. Something in the back? No. So 31 pages. I wonder, 32. I wonder if there was a bigger guidebook with this deck. I'm not quite sure. I know a lot of other Baba Studios decks come with a bigger guidebook that you can buy separately, and that they are very helpful, especially the one here for the, let's think, the Terror of Prague, I guess. I heard that, even by Baba Studios themselves. Oh, look at that. This is a gorgeous backing. Oh yeah, this looks gorgeous. Now let's open that. There it is. Oh, okay. Open it that way. Ooh. This is, wow. Almost matches this one. Oh, wow. This feels great. I was not quite sure to get this one or the mini version, to be honest. And I measured back and forth and thought, okay, I don't have that many mini decks, just one that I created more or less myself because I had to trim it. This looks also gorgeous. I don't have a deck here, but I guess it's a bit bigger than a normal. It's bigger. The thing that I calculated, not good at speaking today, was that this is a bit bigger than the Wild Unknown. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I will try to fetch it at the end. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Walking in one sleep. A sleepwalker? I don't know. Schlafwandler, we would say in German. To be honest, I was one myself, but only one time when I was a child on a full moon, and I was actually I freaked out my mom. Sorry, my mom quite a bit because I was going into the living room, and I'm not sure what I dreamt, because all I know is I woke up and and found myself in the no. I woke up when I came back to my mom's sleeping room. But before that, I was going into the living room and lifted the part of the a little part of the sofa a little bit up and down, just so much that I could make some noise. I'm not sure what it was that I was dreaming. I know part of me was watching myself doing this, and then I heard my mom calling and went into her sleeping room, and she was very disturbed and thought later make jokes of, oh my gosh, what if you go into the kitchen and fetch something hurtful or so. I never did that again. But I was quite often talking in my sleep, and my mom always asked me questions when she got or when she got aware of this thing that I was talking in sleep, and she said I was answering quite reasonable, but she never said to me what it was that I was telling her. And this, she teased me a bit with that. Yeah, the fool. And look at him. I'm not sure. He reminds me a bit of, the movie, how it's called? Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, and this Dracula there, this Count Dracula there reminds me a bit of him. Only that this one had the Dracula in the movie hadn't got this black lipstick on. But he is reminding me of that. I was not quite a fan of that movie. I loved Hugh Jackman in that movie, but the movie was made in honor of old-fashioned horror movies, or like Frankenstein or Dracula and so on and so forth, but something was not feeling okay. Nowadays I can laugh a lot about this movie, but back then I wasn't a fan of this Dracula, because the only Dracula I like to call the one and only Dracula is Gary Oldman to me. Sorry. So let's see if I get in order. Oh, look at her. She is gorgeous. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this looks creepy. Both look creepy. This child is really... Give me the shivers. And the skeleton here. I guess the skeleton has some ornaments on the skull. Flowers or so? I'm not quite sure. It looks like it. Or is it let's see, off camera. No, it's not necessarily the ribbon of the girl, but oh gosh, look at him. They all look a bit like actors from the 20s, from the era of silent movies, I guess, Stummfilm, where there were quite a lot of mascara and also lipstick to be seen on screen, on the black and white screen. Wow. Yeah, he looks also the Hierophant. He looks very contemplative. There's a lot of things going on in the background. This is sometimes a bit disturbing. The lovers. Yeah, these lovers here don't look so, He looks a bit like the magician. There is the other lovers card. Yeah, I guess I prefer this one too. Have a nice sheen to it. This looks gorgeous. So, oh, look at the chariot. Yeah, this one is beautiful. I know they also have the bags with this one on prints, and also tarot bags and so on, messenger bags and etc. But this one is also gorgeous. just as a card, but as a tarot bag, maybe. But I guess I won't need it because of the box. Yeah, this one looks a bit creepy with the glowing eyes. Yeah, this one is beautiful. Nice mood they are creating here with the light and the candlelight on their faces. And she is musing over what the tarot reader, possibly a witch, is saying to her, but she looks also a bit like a witch. This head looks quite interesting. Look at that. Oops, sorry. He reminds me of some actor, but I'm not quite sure. But this one in the background, they really give me the shivers. Yeah, the hangman. I'm always stuck here at the hitting the tripod. Okay, you can't see really the face of him. Let's see off camera. No, can't really see it. Ooh, yeah, this is quite finite. Look at that. I guess the skeleton has eyeballs, or don't you think? This is really creepy. And the hourglass. Oh, wow. Yeah, this also looks gorgeous. Nice dress. I love the color, but her skin tone looks a bit unhealthy. One of the undead? I'm not quite sure. An undead angel? Oh. Yeah, this is really stunning. This is really a good depiction of the theme of this card. Really gorgeous. Embracing one's addiction. Yeah, sounds familiar. Not necessarily with needles. Maybe with decks. This one looks interesting. Okay. The tower. Okay, I guess some form of gargoyle or so, but I wonder whether this is put on. Oh, the star. For some reason, I'm not quite remembering some of the cards. I'm not sure. She is beautiful. And this one star here. Wow. Yeah, this is also one of the cards that sold me on this deck. This is gorgeous. I'm not sure. I'm thinking of Arwen or so. Only with a bit more luscious dress or so, something like that. There's someone here. Do you see them? Him? I guess it's him. Looks like someone playing a flute. Gorgeous. And the wolf. Yeah, we saw a lot of wolves during the last day. 2 days, almost 2 days. Another creepy child. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Okay, there are 2 sons with a bit of, with faces on. Okay, but I guess we can get it. Sitting quite interestingly on the horse, I have to say, or the little pony here. Yeah. Ooh, Judgment. He looks, look at him. Ugh. Okay, he certainly looks like laying a little bit too long in a tomb. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, I guess you have to regenerate or something like that. Oh, she is beautiful. The world. Look at her in the background. The coloring is amazing. Whoa. Yeah. This is... Now we come to the aces. Yeah, look at him. Maybe it's a king. Okay. Looks as if having the staff between the teeth once. Oh, he looked grim. 2 of wands, yeah. He is out for something. Oh, there is this. Don't go. Don't leave me behind. She is interesting. Oh, yeah. She is looking out for something, some adventure. And she has a staff. She looks a bit like, could be probably a witch from Harry Potter or from the Harry Potter's past because of the wand. I'm not sure. And this, yeah, old forgotten castle in the background. She's beautiful. Look at those lovely Okay, to be honest, this smile gives me a bit the creeps of this one here. They are staring a bit, all of them. Where is our lover? Guess he would be creeping out seeing those ladies. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ooh, there's something here. Ooh. There's a lady. Do you see? I guess it's a lady. It reminds me of this film with how is it called? With the actor from Harry Potter with Daniel Radcliffe. Lady in Dark? No, I'm not quite sure. There's always some strange figures showing, or behind windows or so. I guess Lady in Black. I guess it's Lady in Black. I'm not quite sure. And I'm fond of these kind of horror movies. This slight horror, not so much this kind of splattery thing. Oh, look at that. Kelly's boyfriend. Yeah, I can understand why you're liking him. With the horns, he's reminding me of this movie, this fantasy movie with Tom Cruise, here, Legend. And there was this devil-y kind of, demon or so. Some kind of dark lord, which was played by Tim Curry. Tim Curry always does these, or did these kind of roles, never some kind of ordinary guy. This one here, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, the colors are amazing, so vibrant. The Eight of Wands. Yeah. He also looks gorgeous. There are certainly people from the looking like people from the 20s or so, from the kind of actors area, actors time period, so to speak, with all that dark lipstick on. What do we have here? Oh, ho, look at that. There's someone. Look at her. She's not amused by this shadow here, who is following her. Not amused at all. Mind your own business, Shadow. Oh, another creepy child. But she looks quite okay. The Page of Wands is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And this light here. I wonder what do you think? Which kind of oracle deck could work with it? Vintage Wisdom? What do you think? I guess it could be the Vintage Wisdom. The Knight of Wands. Not sitting on a horse, but the horse is nearby. She's dashing. So colorful. With her kind of puppet house or so. This is interesting. Is it a puppet house? Or there are actors in the background? Could be... I have to look at that a bit closer and more light. Yeah, the King of Wands. Very kingly with this robe. Yeah, this is creepy. A bit creepy. A bit dark Gothic. Kind of, oh yeah. This dashing one here. Lovely. What do you think? It's great. Okay. Some more children. She looks also a bit creepy with her eyes. But still, and with the bats. This is great. The Three of Cups. Oh, look at Four of Cups. Oh, yeah. It's great. The details are great. Oh, she is also beautiful wonderful dress, and love how the colors are working here. Some are so vibrant, and the rest of some of the pictures or the collages are a bit less painted or less colored, and I like how this is radiating sometimes from the picture, bringing the focus onto them. Okay, a little bit more creepy children, and a one in leather trousers or lederhosen, like Bavarians are wearing them occasionally, and they are, looks like a grave. Also, look at that. It's the mother, maybe? Yeah. Let's have a drink. The Seven of Cups. Interesting. Gorgeous. Oh, yeah. The Eight of Cups. Quite interested too. Ooh, he'll work with it. This one here looks also... Ooh, I guess he's drinking absinthe. Doesn't he? It's green. It's maybe forbidden back then. Ah, look at this. Okay, 10 of Cups. This is a happy family. That's for sure. Look at his look at his view, this look on his face. And the woman doesn't look so happy. And the child also. We have a page. Look at that. Also a creepy child. She's looking not so healthy. Oh, and I on a horse. Look at that. Oh, look at his look on his face. Oh, this expression is gorgeous. Oh, she is. Look at her. A bit like Lorelei. He's brushing her hair. She could brush her hair, like Lorelei. Okay, and here we have a fellow one. Look at this one. This is a German guy. This is Klaus Kinski as Nosferatu. That's for sure. I know there is an older Nosferatu even, one from 1922. This one here, I guess Klaus Kinski played it when it was about 1979 or so. So, same age as me. Or the same, the film has the same age. But Klaus Kinski was quite controversial figure here in Germany. He was something like, we would call him a mad genius. I'm not always sure if I would say genius to him. He was a good actor, that's for sure, but I know a lot of directors hated him. So, a bit more here. This is the Ace of Swords. I have to focus here again. Look at that. Yeah. The Two of Swords. Yeah, this is gorgeous. And the cardstock feels amazing. She is beautiful. I really love this. Looking at Three of Swords. It's not so... Okay, we have the dead dove here. But it's not so harsh like a lot of other Three of Swords. It's a bit more melancholic. So we have here I just have to stop it for a bit, because otherwise look at that. Oh, someone's resting here. Oh my gosh, look at that, a werewolf. Yeah. This is great. And look at that, the Lady of Charlotte. This reminds me of that. Oh, it's great. The reflection, the water is a great piece of art. The Seven of Swords. Oh, the Eight of Swords. She's also beautiful. A bit in the dark. The Nine. Oh yeah. Ooh, this is creepy. This is definitely the stuff of nightmares. Definitely stuff of nightmares. And yeah, And the final one, this is also very tragic. So coming now to the Page of Swords. Oh yeah, this is also gorgeous. It's gorgeous with this thing in the background, with this angel, this wrapping foil here, that annoys me. With this, with this contemplating angel. Okay, it's a figure, it's a statue, but this is very fitting for the Page of Swords, I guess. Oh my gosh, look at him. Ooh, he looks grim. Don't mess with the Knight of Swords. That's for sure. Oh, the Queen. Look at her. And this looks... Ooh. They're very special. What kind of... This is an interesting construction. But she is beautiful. Oh, look at him. You can't see him. The King of Swords. Don't mess with him either. Oh no, we come to the Pentacles. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. Dr. Calgary's Cabinet of Curiosities. The dog here. There we have this two-wheel, this kind of wheel, bicycle, whatever. I'm not quite sure how you call it. How is this called in German even? Hochrad? I'm not quite sure. Look at it! It's Frankenstein's monster. The classic one. And I guess Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein himself. I'm also quite a fan of the Frankenstein with Kenneth Branagh. I love Kenneth Branagh in this. And Robert De Niro as the monster is also gorgeous. Who is that? She is great. The Four of Pentacles. What a great lady. Oh, the Five. This is also... Oh yeah. In front of the church door. But she has a lot of attitude, or I'm not sure how to call it. We would call it Haltung. Though she has to face a lot of turmoil, a lot of despair maybe. But she has grace in this despair moment. Okay. Who is that? Looks like it could be a bit of a werewolf, possibly. I'm not quite sure. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful ladies, and then in the background we have this creepy stuff going on. Okay, look at that. They look like maybe vampire heads or so. Look like teeth are, put in the bones or so. This is grim, but maybe this isn't the fact or so. Another creepy child. Look at that. With a puppet. The puppet looks also a bit creepy. But, okay, from the puppet shop. He doesn't look so as if he will, if he waits something. Maybe something will happen. Maybe he's not so happy with selling this puppet because he knows this puppet will bring some terror. There are some scary movies about puppets. Yeah, okay, Chucky is obviously, but there was another movie called Joey. I'm not sure if this was the same name in English. In German it was called Joey, and it was about a puppet, and it was a puppet from a... How do you call Bauchredner? A special kind of puppet. And it was really creepy, and I watched that movie when I was a child, and it was not so bad like Chucky or so, but okay, very traditional. Her hair is crazy. She has a crazy bunch of hair on her head. Wonder what kind of sheep had to, uh, give its gorgeous fur. Yeah, look at that. They're wearing quite gorgeous clothes. But look at this one here. He looks not so trustful. Not very much. No. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, look at her. She is beautiful. Okay, she is my favorite page here in this deck. Look at her face. She's so gorgeous. Another knight. The headless one. Pentacle. He's wearing it under his arm or on his hand. Ooh, look at her. Ooh. She's looking at this picture and thinking, this is creepy. What am I doing here? Yeah. And finally, whoa, this is also very strong and a bit creepy, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a gorgeous deck. And it feels really great. It is thin, but not that thin. I have to say, I'm growing more fond of thinner decks. I'm still thinking it fits quite beautiful here on this pillow, but it won't stay here. But yeah, I quite like this this cardstock because thinner cardstock, it's obviously easier to shuffle, very obviously easier to shuffle. But there is something. There are, of course, certain decks that are really crap, and I have to say, Llewellyn is okay. It was quite thin, but the worst cardstock I've ever had in my hands at this moment was or is the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud, the first one. This feels like some packaging for a tea, for some tea bags or so. This is really bad, and it's getting really fastly, destroyed. You can damage it very easily, and this never happened to a Llewellyn deck before. When I handled it. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe you can tell. Maybe you can tell that if there's different cardstock in this Brian Froud's Fairies Oracle or not. But the edition that I have is really crap in terms of card quality. And this is really bad because the book is of such a great quality. And of course, the artist is also well known. And this crappy kind of cardstock was quite disappointing. But this one, top. And of course, I will try to etch this one here in black. Look at that. It has some psychedelic effect here. But it feels really great. So smooth and good to shuffle. So yeah, this was an unboxing of my Bohemian Gothic, and it's quite a gorgeous deck. And this will be even more interesting to work with it when the season of Halloween or Samhain is coming. Because this will be quite a fun thing to explore. Yeah, and like I asked before, maybe you can tell which kind of oracle deck would work with this well. Vintage Wisdom, maybe Halloween's Oracle, what do you think? Did you work with another oracle deck with this one to clarify some of the messages? Just let me know. Yeah, and I wish you a wonderful weekend now, and we'll see you soon. Many blessings. Bye. Talking of before I share with you one spread from the guidebook, and that is the Secret Fear spread. And I am quite stunned. I love this. This is really And I'm not quite sure. In some ways, surprising, and it was a surprising punch. Uh, Not necessarily a secret fear that it revealed, a very much known fear, but nonetheless, it was quite interesting, and I love this. So, yeah. I talk you through. My thing was that I thought at first, okay, I like the imagery, but I'm not quite sure how good I will read with it. But after a while, the images just come to life, and it was quite amazing. It was quite amazing. And now I also know that I have a quite nice oracle deck to go with this, except for the other ones that I suggested, which I don't have at the moment. And I talk of the Rackham oracle. I could think of maybe using it with that because of this also darker quality it has, and this kind of interesting humor it also has. So this could work quite well with it, but I thought, okay, this time just this one, and it's quite interesting, not interesting, it's quite a good thing to do this spread also, because now it's new moon, and I thought this is quite fitting to reveal some fears that I'm having. So quite funny that with the first position, the Fool came up. So what is my secret fear? The Fool. So I guess I know the answer. It is take the next step, take responsibility of my life, my thing, the things that I want to achieve. Still some hesitant moment, and some quite often I'm procrastinating, and standing in my own way, so to speak, and being not always being my ally. So it was quite interesting to come that this card came up. So yeah. I'm a bit speechless, but I love how this spread looks, and how it works together, and the images are so they work so good together. So next position was the second card for how does it affect me psychologically. So yeah, of course, this takes away my strength, literally, mentally, also to some degree physically, which you can see here, which is quite fitting. I'm quite stunned, but it really takes away my energy. So I wove these two together because how does it affect me practically is fitting with these two here. So I'm literally stuck a bit when I do this, when I stand in my own way, when I'm not my ally, when I'm really bound myself, and don't do the next necessarily step to move forward, to do the things I love, to make my visions come true, or my dreams come true, how to put it, even if this sounds a bit kitschy. But I like that. I like that how they work together. I can't even tell why I'm so surprised. It's funny. Okay, it was, to be honest, it was a lot of being attracted to the visuals suddenly. But I was not sure how good I could read with it. But it's so the images work so good together, at least in this first spread I'm doing here, and I love that. This is really good, and it has a good sense of humor to some degree, and also a kind of, I can't explain how I feel. It's kind of nurturing from the darkness, how to call it, or from the shadows, more from the shadows, some kind of nurturing, darker energy, but in a positive way. So the dark that embraces you, and where you can rest, but which is also demanding. So doing more. But yeah, this is some of my impressions. I try to give words. So the card number 4 is what should I do mentally to counter this? So yeah, moving away from these feelings, from these procrastinating feelings, from these feelings that keep me bound, hoping that on another shore, mental shore, I will be able to do the things to move forward mentally, and yeah, make things happen. Just make things happen. But this is also interesting. The 5 of Swords for number 5. What should I do in practical terms to counter this? Yeah, this will take some effort. It will take a fight. I will have to risk something to fight this. Not, yeah, at least I have to take all my courage to face this creepy werewolf here and face my fear, basically, and maybe see that there is something of substance beneath this, at first creepy surface. So yeah, it's yeah, I love that. So sorry if I'm stumbling sometimes over my words here or be a bit strange, but I like this. I like this very much. And the last card is also has also so fitting. I can't even tell. I still try to find this for the swords, because there was one word that was quite fitting. This I like this. This was winning a hard struggle, and this will be a struggle. And I guess this will be a monster that I create myself over and over again. And maybe in different kinds of disguises, maybe when I recognize monster in one form, I won't be fearful of this monster anymore. But I guess a part of me will still find ways to give it a new shape. And this makes it, I guess, a constant fight. But I guess these fights are those fights that we all have to fight in our lives. So it's interesting. But the outcome card is, the outcome card is great. So if I follow this advice, what will the outcome be? So yeah, Sun. Basically, what else can I say to that? So more self-confidence, of course, sitting firmly in the saddle of my own life, even if this life is just a little cute pony. This is totally okay. But yeah, love that. I'm simply stunned, and like how this spread is looking, and looking forward to do more with this gorgeous deck. This is really, this spread cries out for more work with this deck. And what I also love about this little guidebook is that there are unique spreads, that there is no Celtic cross, which you always find. But this one here has perfect two spreads. I still have to do the vampire spread, which will be also quite interesting to know. Who and what are the energies? Who or what is draining my energies? So it should look beside the camera. It's sometimes easier to read. But I also like this. A darker shadow or more hidden meanings. This is quite interesting. Not so necessarily the kind of reversed meaning, but you can also, when you see the position of a card, you can put these or use these meanings for that. And I like this approach. This is not necessarily the newest one or the newest approach towards the cards. I guess other people, other readers are also approaching the tarot reversals, or should I say the shadow positions like that. But still love that. So yeah, this was my little addition to this video. This little spread edition here, the Secret Fear spread from the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, and I'm quite happy to have it. And this will be an interesting deep exploration with this deck, and it will be a lot of fun, I'm quite sure. So I wish you all the best. Many blessings again. Until the next time. Bye.